We are finally getting closer to the finish line of the coronavirus pandemic. But as you and your loved ones begin to register for vaccine treatments, it's important to be aware of potential hazards. Cronkite News reporter Kelly Donohue investigated fake COVID-19 vaccines, which could disproportionately impact the Latino community.
Exploiting the coronavirus pandemic for illegal financial gain. It's an issue that the country has been trying to handle since 2020 began. Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich has been warning residents since April.
Let me assure you that any business or individuals that take advantage of COVID-19 to scam Arizonans will be held accountable.
But now, Immigration and Customs Enforcement is warning of a new surge of counterfeit COVID-19 vaccines. ICE's Homeland Security is investigating the illegal sale and distribution of fraudulent COVID-19 remedies, which the agency says are the product of local scammers trying to capitalize on the public demand for COVID-19 medical treatment. Carmen Heredia of Val del Sol says they are distributing COVID-19 vaccines to the Latino community and advising them about scams.
The Latino community is dying at a higher rate than other minority groups due to COVID-19. So the fact that scammers would use any time of urgency to exploit people and prey upon the community is terrible.
Advocacy groups like Chicanos por la Causa are also helping Latino and immigrant communities, but they say they've encountered a big challenge.
We want to make sure that when people are being vaccinated, that they're being vaccinated by a vaccine distribution center that is supported by the Department of Health, that the vaccines come from the government, the federal government, because it's important that when we get vaccinated, that we get the right vaccine, that we get, the one that is, supported by the Department of Health.
ICE seized over 200,000 counterfeit N95 surgical masks at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Federal authorities launched an operative to fight this type of crime. HSI Executive Associate Director Derek Benner said in a quote, "Under Operation Stolen Promise, ICE HSI utilized its broad investigative authority to protect consumers from the increasing and evolving threat posed by COVID-19 related fraud and criminal activity. Now, under Operation Stolen Promise 2.0, HSI's focus has expanded to combat the next wave of anticipated fraud related to the COVID-19 vaccine and other treatments. Authorities are urging residents to avoid purchasing COVID-19 vaccines and other treatments online, scrolling past any ads for vaccines you might see on social media, and ignoring texts, emails, and robocalls regarding COVID-19 treatment." Kelly Donohue, Cronkite News.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is also telling the public to avoid any advertised quote-unquote quick fixes to the coronavirus and any other claims that seem too good to be true. While you may be tempted to purchase or use questionable treatment products, it's important to remember they haven't been approved by the FDA.